they have to reach the maximum targets of the webinar and creating the awareness within how much span they can do it in this October month. So, Viral sir, up to you. You can start, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sharing my screen. Do let me know, is it visible
Yeah,
or
sir.
not?
I have already made you the presenter.
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Uh, yes, sir. Your screen is visible, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sir. Up to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Prerna ma'am. Thank you, Krupa ma'am, for hosting this event in your college in JLS. And thank you all the participants for joining in today's session. This is me. My name is Viral Parmar. I'm founder and CEO of ComExpo Cybersecurity Foundation. It's a non-profit section at organization. By profession, I'm a cybersecurity researcher. I do research work in domain of cybersecurity and different topics and all, focusing on mostly finding vulnerabilities in the loopholes of websites and applications. I also work with Mozilla Foundation, which is again about Mozilla. You might be using Firefox browser, right? So I'm working with them as a Mozilla representative. As of now, I have delivered around 700 plus sessions across the world and solved 500 plus cases on cyber crimes and aware more than 10 lakh people about basic rights and security. As I have limited time and I'm no already we are running a little bit late kind of a thing, so I'll directly starting my presentation on what I am to discuss today. So I already skipped few parts, but starting with my first topic, that is social media addiction. And yeah, before starting, any language preference, guys? Yeah, Hindi, English, Gujarati, something like that. Any language preference? Anyone? Okay, great, fine. Thank you. So now, when we wake up early in the morning, I've seen that people just wake up around 8 or something, and then they get out of the bed around 9 or 10. So for 1 hour on an average, they are spending their time on social media. So yeah, when they wake up early in the morning, they just when they wake up and they just start using phone, right? So check the WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp status, and all, and then Instagram and other things. Right? Similarly, when you wake up, when you go to the bed around, let's say in the night around 12, and but exactly you are sleeping around 2 or 3 a.m. early in in the morning. So what is happening that you are spending so much of time, over the internet, so you are increasing your screen time. So I hope you might be knowing that what is screen time. Screen time is how much time that you spend over your screens in the sense of either phone or laptops. Now the how much the time of the number of hours that you're spending over the screen, that is called as screen time. Now as a number of hours that is increasing on day by day on regular basis, so we are actually spending less time with our families and all. So that is a whole different thing. But my point is, so the hours that we are spending, like on an average 5 to 6 hours on the over the screen, and we are using specifically social media and all. So now our behavior has started changing. Even you know about this, or you are aware about this. We call it this people call themselves as a social media influencer, right? Now this social media influencer people, they spend a lot of time over the internet and they share almost everything about them. So I have seen people who are like just woke up having a bad hair day, getting some shampoo or some going for spa or something, then having this thing in a meal. What do you think about that? Should I eat or not? What's your preference, something like that. And like they're spending almost everything, they're sharing almost everything whatever they are doing over the internet. Now this kind of a behavior, we call them as an social media addiction. This behavior called as an, it is actually a symptoms. So this behavior is in symptoms of social media addiction. We also call it as an cyber disorder. So cyber disorder is not a disease, it's just an we can say social disorder. So it's in kind of an addiction. Addiction is similar to either we talk about tobacco or cigarette or something like that, right? So because when we are spending some time on social media and when we are getting some likes, when we are getting some follows, when we are getting some comments and all, so we are getting actually having an adrenal rush, and that adrenal rush giving you an addiction to that particular kind of a scenario that you want to spend more and more time over the social media. Now this is a very common in general these days. Even everyone, I know that every one of you is spending a lot of time over the social media. Even you also aware that you are doing such things. Even I have seen the worst case scenario I have seen with people who use Snapchat. So I don't know what happens, but according to me is just, if you are, there is a thing called streak or streak or strike, people call it streak or strike, like where you have to every day, you don't have to, like, you have to maintain the streak, so you can't break the streak, right? So you have to share anything, which whatever happening in your life or whatever you're doing, or if there is nothing, then still you have to share something with people, so you have to maintain the streak. Now I don't know what happened, like why people are doing that, because according to me, as what I'm saying, that if you're not sharing the streak or you are breaking the streak, I think you have to go to jail, something like that is there. Otherwise, why people are doing such things? Because you can see a meme here, I have shared here, that people on Snapchat for no reason, आज वेडनेसडे है, डेट 1 सितंबर, 1 सितंबर और 10 बज रहे हैं. So why they are doing it? Just because to maintain the streak, because streak टूटना नहीं चाहिए, right? And you, like, I know most of you are using that thing, Snapchat and all. So you are doing the same thing, that streak नहीं टूटना चाहिए. I've seen people who just woke up and take a photo of their bedsheet and write a good morning in between, and then send it to everyone. But why you are doing that? Is it a necessary? Is it a required? So sharing an inappropriate content, sharing a not necessary thing, and doing things which is not required over the internet, this is a behavior of symptoms of social media addiction. So which is very common these days. People become so addicted to social media so much, they share almost everything. Here another meme is there, cartoon meme. Here you can see there is a two thief are there, who actually went to bank to do the robbery. When they got there, so police actually caught them before doing the robbery. So why, what happened? So the two robber were there. The one of the robber shared the whole plan of robbery on the Facebook. So another one, the friend of his, was shouting on him, hey, did you posted our robbery plan on Facebook? The other guy was like, oops, sorry, I mistakenly, वो गलती से mistake हो गया. So I'm sorry, I did it like unknowingly. उसको पता नहीं था, उसने share कर दिया. Even you might have seen this ad of Spotify. चोर चोरी करने जाते हैं, वहां पे पैसे देख के वो बंदा फोन खोलता है, मास्क उतार देता है, फोन खोल के गाना बज रहा है कि आज की पार्टी मेरी तरफ से. फिर वो आंटी जो पैसे निकाल रहे थे, वो भी गाना गाना शुरू करती है. Now this is kind of an, as I was saying, it is kind of an behavior of social media addiction, which is very common. And now we are addicted to social media so much, we share almost everything over social media. Now this kind of things leads to various things, like you might know share all your personal information and all, and this information can be used to do a lot of stuff. So we'll talk about that later on. Now let's talk about defamation. Like, that's the next point. Defamation. So defamation is sharing some derogatory, inappropriate, defamatory, offensive, or abusive kind of content over the internet is called as a defamation. So this kind of thing happens a lot. It's very common as well these days, and we have seen a lot of cases. Even I just got yesterday, I got a case of defamation. So we actually, I work with law enforcement. Even we used to get a lot of calls, and people were looking for some help in the cases of cybercrime, that they become victim of cybercrime. So I got one of the case yesterday, that one of the a college going girl, she shared a OTP with her friend. So her friend was like asking that, can I have I did something and I'm looking for, like, can you send me an OTP that I have, I just send it to you. So she was like, okay, fine, I don't mind. So she shared the OTP. Now what happened was, the, let's say, friend A and friend B. So friend A asking for OTP from friend B, and this friend B actually shared the OTP. And using that OTP, this friend A actually created a fake account over the Instagram, and she was abusing someone over the internet, and some guy, I think so, and she was abusing someone over the internet, and then this guy who was getting abused, he actually filed a case of defamation in police station, like yesterday only. And when this happened, and this girl B, that this person B, the girl B was sister of my friend, and he give me a call where this kind of thing happen, what we should do. So which is, as I was saying, it's very common, and it's very in general this is that is happening on a regular basis. And this kind of things can actually and you will have to end up in a jail just because of that, this scenario, which is very serious and common as well, but it's very serious cases. I have few case studies to share. So I have one case from Maharashtra, Mumbai, Maharashtra. One of the girl actually, she posted something over the internet, over the Facebook or some other platform, that when Bal Thackeray ji died, so she posted on internet that बाल ठाकरे जी मर गए हैं, तो उसके लिए पूरे देश के अंदर, पूरे देश के अंदर, सॉरी मतलब पूरे महाराष्ट्र के अंदर हमको पूरा महाराष्ट्र बंद करने की क्या जरूरत है, पूरा शोक मनाने की क्या जरूरत है, छुट्टी देने की क्या जरूरत है ना, हमें काम रहता है, ये वो ऐसा कुछ लड़की ने शेयर किया. नाउ दिस वाज हर ओपिनियन, उसने अपना ओपिनियन शेयर किया, फाइन. बट नाउ सम ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल won't didn't like that content, and they won't find it appropriate. So this, they file a case against her, and this girl have to go to jail for 2 days. So this kind of kind of thing happens a lot. Even similar kind of case happen in West Bengal. West Bengal, जहाँ पे some one of the guy actually posted something about Mamata Banerjee. She is a CM there, so he posted something like again he shared his opinion about what he thinks about the state government now. So he is not abusing someone, and even the girl didn't abuse someone, or it wasn't a kind of a defamatory message. It's just in this scenario in the West Bengal, even this guy actually shared his opinion only. But again, some group of people didn't like that content, and they file a case against him, and this guy have to go to jail. Similar kind of a case happened recently in Gujarat as well, that Vijay Rupani ji. So there is one guy who actually shared the video. It was a meme video. It was a funny meme, and it was a video, and it was a deep fake video. So maybe you also saw it. It was a viral video, and almost everyone had that video and saw, and even a lot of people even put it in their WhatsApp status as well, where you can see Vijay Rupani ji. He was right now he's an ex-CM, but at that time he was a CM. So Vijay Rupani ji is singing an English song. In the background song was there, and he is lip syncing the video audio. Right, he was lip syncing he was singing the song. Right, so in the backend in the background the song was there, and he was singing kind of a video was there. So it was funny video. It was a deep fake video where this technology is called deep fake. So it was funny video, and it was a meme, and it got so viral that almost everyone in Gujarat actually saw this video. I would say that. Now, so he is a CM. It is a reputed job, and it's a reputed personality, and you cannot make a fun of no CM, right? Obviously. So this file was case, and this guy have to go to jail just because of that. Now, why I'm saying this thing, because on regular basis we share almost everything over the social media, right? And also that it's a trend, and it's kind of sharing and memes and trolling people, and it's very common these days. Now the kind of content that we are sharing on regular basis, this might end up, you have to end up in jail just because of that, because you are sharing the content. So let's say you are saying that I didn't create the content, I was just sharing it. But again, so if you are sharing it, that means you are also responsible for the same, right? So you're also partly responsible. So let's say the person who is creating it is a primary criminal, then you are a secondary criminal, right? So you have to go to jail just because you are sharing the content. That's why I'm telling you that whenever something like this happen, whenever you are sharing such content, please be aware, do not participate in such scenario. Even I have a lot of other cases as well. Let's say just give me a second. Yeah, so I have seen cases one of the case that happened, not one of the case, lot of cases happen on the same day. So when UPCM Yogi Adityanath ji become CM, and he was taking pledge, so on the pledge day, almost I saw one or two cases, then I was like looking for some other things, so I dig up the whole case, and I found out, so on the same day almost 15 defamation cases were registered across India in various cities on different people, and this all people have to either go to jail or have to pay fine just because they actually did this defamation thing. So what defamation they did, they just created or shared some memes in either a social media platform or WhatsApps, and because some group of people didn't like that content and they file a case against him or her and they have to go to jail. Also, a lot of other cases has been there. Even it's very common. This is even, let me share one or two other case studies. So you know about this Alia Bhatt incident, where in one of the interview with Karan Johar. So Karan Johar in Coffee with Karan show, and he asked this question: who is a president of India? And Alia Bhatt mistakenly said that Prithviraj Chauhan. And then then later on a lot of meme created and a lot of people were saying that she is an student of the year. She did an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad in the movies, obviously, and still she don't know who is the president, who is prime minister. And this becomes so famous and so viral that almost everyone was actually trolling her, and it was kind of a bullying over the internet, and it was very frustrating for, obviously, for her as well. Even she created one of the comedy video with association with AIB, right? So but this kind of thing, actually it's a criminal offense. You cannot do that, you should not do that. And most of the time it happens that the celebrities, then Bollywood actresses, or this well-known TV this sorry TV actors and actresses, or even cricketers as well. That even recently, last week, like this India Pakistan match, India lost the match, right? So a lot of people was abusing and bullying Muhammad Shami. So Muhammad Shami was a bowler and he gave a lot of runs and all. So a lot of people were abusing him, and everyone was telling him that you should go back to Pakistan and this and that and all. So now this is very offensive. It's a defamatory content. Obviously, he's not taking any action. But if he file a case against anyone who is abusing him, so everyone, whoever who is doing such thing, they have to go to jail just because of that. It's just they are well-known people, and there are like millions of people, like thousands and millions of people are doing such things. They are not taking any action. But if either individual or one or two people is doing such thing, they can file a case against them, and they have to go to jail just because of doing that. So it's that serious. Even we have seen a lot of other cases, like even recently Ananya Pandey got trolled because of in one of the interviews she mentioned that I know मैंने बहुत struggle किया है. And even the same interview, the guy from Gully Boy, he said that कि जहाँ हमारे struggle शुरू होते हैं वहाँ इनके जहाँ इनके struggle खत्म होते हैं वहाँ हमारे sorry जहाँ हमारे struggle खत्म होते हैं वहाँ इनके शुरू होते हैं, something like that he mentioned it, right? So even that becomes so viral and all. Now, which is quite an kind of offensive content that people created over the internet. It was a trolling, and people were trolling her, bullying her. So it is kind of an offensive. But sometimes they actually, most of the time, they don't file a case and all, because it is kind of a marketing that they are getting, right? So obviously, maybe you heard about this saying called negative marketing is also marketing, right? That's why they don't take any actions. Otherwise, in a lot of cases we have seen that even they file a case and people have to go to jail as well because of doing that. Even about this this thing got famous, this रसोड़े में कौन था, कुकर में से चने निकाल के कुकर चढ़ा दिया. It got so famous that it was kind of funny and all, but again, so it was kind of an defaming and all. Then but this got so famous, even about it got so famous that their show again started in some other star channel, something I forgot the name of channel, but yes, they started the show again. Even this one of this contestant in Big Boss, there was some funny video that was created later on, and it become a meme and it got viral as well, that Toda Kutta Tommy Sada Kutta Kutta, something like that was there, and she got so famous, even she got the movie as well. So sometimes it does having positive vibes and things got positive, but sometimes it got negative, and it's kind of a defamatory to people, right? Even a lot of I have seen this thing, and a lot of people share this defamatory content about Modi ji, right? So I have seen people who share not abuse, but they actually defame, make memes and all. Now it's kind of a defamation only, and because as the content they have sharing. So now, Modi ji don't really care. And even in one of the interview with Akshay Kumar, so he mentioned it that I like the creativity of people, and I enjoy such things. But some group of people won't like that content, and just because of that you shared it, they can file a case against you and you have to go to jail. So there is one incident that happened, similar kind of incident. So about this comedian Munawar Faruqi. He had to go to jail because of such content, and he spent some time in 15 days in jail in Bhopal, right? So which is very common these days, and you might just, I'm sharing it or telling you because you spend a lot of time over the internet, and this kind of content can get you in the jail, right? Fine. Then WhatsApp. So we do use WhatsApp a lot, and we do a lot of activity over the internet, and we get a lot of information like what of messages and all from random people or even known people as well. So on the left side corner bottom, you can see a Tata Group 150th anniversary. So one of my friends actually shared this content with me. I was there. I just saw the message and I was like, "This is a fraud." Right? He was like, "Okay, this is this a fraud?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a fraud." So this kind of thing happens a lot. Even you might have got this message. It's a fraudulent message, right? So you can just see the link. It's first of all, it says that Tata Group have an 150th anniversary. That's why they are giving a car. So first of all, like they cannot, like if they give a car a lot like for free and all because of anniversary, so they will got broke up, right? So they got broke. So they cannot do that. Also, when you see the links, it's not Tata Group's website. It's some random website. So obviously, it's some kind of either fraud or either phishing link. Similarly, even you can see another message here in the screen. Amul 75th anniversary, right? So it's an and so yes, there was an Amul company had 75th anniversary recently, and you can see here. You can see in the above message in the section in that message only in the section you can see Amul Dairy www.amuldairy.com, and they are giving us 6,000 rupee coupons and all, right? But when you read the URL, so you can see that is the reset.top. So obviously it's not an Amul's website, it's a fraudulent website, right? So this is kind of a thing happening. You might be getting all these links. All these are frauds. Fine. Also on the right side, you can see on the corner, Amazon gift, free Women's Day gift and all. So this again, you can see Amazon.com website, but when you see the link below, it's an oovip.xyz. All these are like fraudulent websites, fraudulent messages, and fraudulent phishing mails. Messages is going on over the WhatsApp, and you are getting all this thing from your known people only. But all these are like fake, right? So first of all, something like this happen, never share with anyone else. And person who send it to you, tell him or her that do not share this other people and do not even use this thing. Either let's say if you not become a victim of this thing, but someone else will surely. Right? This is kind of a fraudulent thing that is happening on ongoing on regular basis. So please do not share or participate it, and try to break the chain. It's a chain that people are getting and people are sharing with. So please break the chain and do not share with other people. Then, which is very common these days. Even as we are in festive moods and all the festivals are there. So now people are getting this messages mostly in your family WhatsApp group. I know, yeah, you must be in family WhatsApp group, right? You must be getting these videos. कि this ये message सीधा ये भगवान के ये मंदिर से आया है, घर बैठे बैठे दर्शन कर लीजिए भगवान के, right? So now besides that वो वीडियो के अलावा विल बी ऑल्सो गेटिंग दम सम लिंक. ये घर बैठे बैठे आप प्रसाद भी ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं. लिंक पे क्लिक कीजिए और ऑर्डर कीजिए. So जैसे ही you when you click on that link, there is a website. You fill up the form and there is a written there that 500 रुपए के अंदर you can order the sweet this prasad and all. When you pay it, so instead of 500 rupees, 5,000 rupees got paid, deducted from your account. All these are like fraudulent thing. Okay, so do not guard into such things. It's a fraudulent thing, and you might have end up in losing money, right? So please be aware of that. Also, a lot of people are sharing this content like ये मैसेज सीधा ये शिरडी की साई बाबा मंदिर से आया है, या ये संकट मोचन हनुमान की ये मंदिर से आया है. Please forward with 10 other people, share with other 10 people, or else you will have a bad day. So for that, I kept this meme on the left side corner above. You can see कि हनुमान जी is beating this guy and saying, क्या पता मैंने तुझे कब कहा कि दोस्तों को मैसेज भेज वरना बुरा होगा. So why I kept it? It's just to let you know that first of all, God, कोई भी भगवान हो, ठीक है, वो हमारा बुरा नहीं चाहते. ना ही वो मैसेज कर रहे हैं, ना ही उनके पास फोन है, right? Not even them, not even their mandir and in the mandir and pujari and all doing such thing. This is kind of a thing which is done by scammers and all, and it's in propaganda, right? So do not fall for traps. Also, a lot of people are getting this messages or messages, mostly in messages on WhatsApp, and that this photo, and you can see this KBC photo. So this photo will be there, and there will be a one audio clip, which will be saying that कि सर मैं केबीसी से बात कर रहा हूँ, आपको लॉटरी लगी है सर, इतने इतने रुपए आपको मिलेंगे, एंड यू हैव टू जस्ट यहाँ पे एक व्हाट्सएप नंबर मैं शेयर किया है आपके साथ, प्लीज इस पे फोन मैसेज कर दीजिए, ये आपको बता देगा पैसे कैसे लेने हैं. इवन ऑल्सो you can see another message in that same section, KBC message यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है. You can read this the message that hi Nimish Kir. So first of all, I don't know why they are doing it like spelling mistakes and all. Obviously वो इतने पढ़े लिखे नहीं है, but नमस्कार तो सही से लिख सकते हैं. But yes, you can read this message, which is again the same audio clip भी ऐसा कुछ रहेगा, and you are getting this messages कि hi Nimish Kir, KBC offer congratulations, you have won the prize of 25 lakh rupees. Again वो भी ऐसे ही लिखा है by KBC company and all. So all these are like fraudulent things. You are getting this audio messages and this messages, and आपको कहेंगे please click on this link, contact the WhatsApp number and all. Now all these are like frauds. कॉल देम, टेल देम कि वो बोलेंगे कि सर अभी हम पेमेंट कर देते हैं आपको, प्लीज आप ये OTP आएगा, एक वेरिफिकेशन करवा दीजिए, पैसे आ जाएंगे. व्हेन डू दैट आपके अकाउंट से पैसे डिडक्ट हो जाएंगे. ऑल these are frauds, so be aware of that. So whenever you are visiting or getting these links and all, so all these are must be frauds. You should not encourage or share such content or share details with these people. Also, even latest messages are going on that you will be getting some message from गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. ऐसा मैसेज आएगा आपको कि जैसे यू कैन सी अ मैसेज हियर, हाई कस्टमर, योर अकाउंट नंबर इज क्रेडिटेड विद दिस अमाउंट ऑफ मनी वाया ऑन दिस डेट एंड वाया अंडर गवर्नमेंट योजना. ठीक है, एंड you can see the link. When you click on the link, it's a fraudulent website, and this most of them are like also adware based thing. So you will click on the link, so this particular link actually go to this, I think, policybazaar.com. Yeah, so it's a fraudulent thing. So these are doing advertisement on all, but it's again, so it is not appropriate. You should not do or participate in such things, right? So all these kind of things are happening on regular basis. All these are latest frauds and fraudulent thing that is happening going on. Fine, so be aware of, do not participate or do not share on such things. Okay, then also we have seen people who use WhatsApp share a lot of information over the WhatsApp status and all. So they are all like sharing what I am doing, where I am going, I am traveling here and there. Even I have seen people that are posting this thing in WhatsApp. I'm talking about WhatsApp status. Okay, they're sharing this thing that Goa calling, Mount Abu calling, or Leh Ladakh calling, this and that. Fine, everyone is calling you, you are going. That's good. But then a lot of people actually share this photo and videos specifically I'm talking about. They share video. They actually driving the car, and they have full music in the car, and they are taking a photo video and sharing it with everyone else that hum drive pe ja rahe and all. Now, so if you are driving the car and also you are recording the video, so obviously you are using your phone while driving. So it might happen that कोई पुलिस वाला आपको रोड पे नहीं रोकता है, but the video that you are sharing, right, can be used against you and you have to go to jail or pay fine just because you are using your phone while driving, which is actually you are endangering the people of lives of people who are on the other people on the road, right? So आप दूसरों की जान भी खतरे में डाल रहे हैं. Because of that you have to just go to jail just because of that, right? So which is very serious matter. Do not share such content over the internet. Also, not just WhatsApp status, also I have seen people do such thing over Instagram and Snapchat and other places as well. आप बोलोगे WhatsApp है तो WhatsApp तो सिर्फ मेरे कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर होंगे, पुलिस को कैसे पता चलेगा? लेकिन फिर Instagram है, Snapchat है, ये सब ओपन है, right? Anyone can see this, all this thing. So you can get caught from there as well. Then also I have seen this thing that people share their feelings over WhatsApp status. Fine, that's okay, not an issue. But so people who are sad, feeling alone, feeling lonely, something like that, and feeling depressed or some other scenarios. So what they do is they actually play some sad song in the background and share some random videos or blank videos and put it in the WhatsApp status. So first of all, I would like to say this thing: if you are feeling alone, if you are feeling lonely or some other things, feeling sad or all, so you should talk to your friends and family. So I would say this thing, I would suggest this thing. Please talk to your friends and family about what you're feeling and what kind of things that is going on in your mind. You should talk to at least someone, right? Because it's very important, and you should do such thing instead of doing this thing on sharing some sad song over the WhatsApp status, right? Even I have seen this people had a breakup or something, and they are doing such things. So again, I will be saying this thing that please talk to someone instead of putting WhatsApp sad song on WhatsApp status. Why? Taking it in a funny way, So when let's say when you wake up, or I just let's say woke up early in the morning and I check the WhatsApp status, so I find almost 20-30 sad songs, and I know 10 to 20 this motivational audios and videos and all. Now so it's, you don't actually have to turn on the radio and all, just open the WhatsApp status and you will be getting all this content, right? So up subah subah you're listening sad songs, right? And some of them are like, even instead of sad songs, there are a lot of people who are early riser, so वो motivational quotes and audio video and messages डालते हैं. Now early in the morning you are getting this mixed feeling, and now you don't know what to do and all, right? So that's why I kept this meme on, kept this meme on the right corner, that is, that says that sad song सुनना पाप नहीं है, लेकिन उसे WhatsApp status में डालकर दूसरों को edit करना आतंकवाद है. Fine. So taking it in a very light and light way. So don't take it in offense. Fine. But yeah, it's a fact. These are the facts. Fine. Please be aware of such things and take care of yourself. Then next topic is about identity theft, so which is a very common. We have seen cases. Let's say you are there and some scammer created a fake account of yours using same name, same photo, everything. Your whole information is taking it. Even your things that you have mentioned in your bio section, about section, everything is taken. Same thing, almost your account is similar, kind of a twins kind of an account, right? So he or she will take all the information, create the fake account of yours, and even go to your friend list, and then add all your friends in their friend list. And then in the evening later on they'll ask money from them, that yaar emergency hai, corona ho gaya hai mere father ko ya mother ko, and I need money, I'll return you after a month. ऐसा करके they'll start asking money. All this kind of cases are like we call it as an identity theft, जहाँ पे आपका fake account बनाया जाता है. Even we have seen a lot of cases like, even a lot of fake account has been created of celebrities and all. Even one of the case that happened in Ahmedabad, one of the famous RJs, fake account has been created, and this fake account was talking to a lot of women over the internet. And one of the girl, actually, she got fell into love with him, and she was like, "I want to marry you" and all. And then instead of just talking to this fake account, now she actually went to this the real RJ's office and all, and she was like stalking her on regular him on regular basis, and she was like कि मुझे आपसे शादी करनी है, I want to marry you, I love you so much and this and that and all. And then जो आरजे था, he was like, first of all बहन, मैं आपको नहीं जानता, मेरी तो शादी हो चुकी है, मेरे दो बच्चे भी है, मैंने आपसे बात भी नहीं की कभी, right? I don't know you. She was like, नहीं नहीं नहीं, आपने मुझसे बात की, you promised me, हम यहाँ ये जाएंगे, यहाँ जाएंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे and all, and even you can see this message and all. And then they go to police station, they file a case against this fake account and all. Then जब पुलिस ने पकड़ा जो जो फेक अकाउंट बना के यूज कर रहा था, पुलिस कॉट दिस गाय, एंड देन उसको लेके आए पुलिस स्टेशन में, पूछताछ की. दिस गाय वाज सेइंग कि हाँ मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे और फेसबुक पे ये मैसेजेस करता था लड़कियों को, मैसेज का रिप्लाई नहीं आता था, बिकॉज मैं फेमस नहीं, इसलिए. तो मैंने क्या किया, आरजे के नाम का फेक अकाउंट बनाया, एंड बहुत सारी लड़कियों से बातें करने लगा, एंड मिसेस फ्रेंडशिप भी किया एंड ऑल अदर थिंग्स, राइट? नाउ दिस इज अ वेरी सीरियस केस. ऐसे बहुत सारे केस देखने को मिलते हैं आइडेंटिटी थेफ्ट के, व्हिच इज वेरी कॉमन, बट यू हैव टू बी अवेयर एज वेल, तो ऐसा कुछ में आप ना पड़े. Also we have seen cases jahan pe no taking to the another level, next level, people take revenge online. So we have seen cases jahan pe you know that usually pehle aisa hota tha कि झगड़ा हुआ आमने सामने, मारा मारी कर लिया, दो थप्पड़ मारे, गाली गलौज किया, खत्म. अभी ऐसा होता है now this days, people don't say a single thing. झगड़ा होता है तो वो कुछ भी नहीं बोलते हैं, घर पे जाएंगे, सामने इसका झगड़ा हो, उसका सामने उसकी इंफॉर्मेशन निकालेंगे, उसके नाम का फेक अकाउंट बनाएंगे, एंड देन उसे बदला लेने का कोशिश करेंगे. दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग इज वेरी कॉमन, एंड ऐसा बहुत होता है. इवन आई हैव सीन केसेस यहाँ पे देयर वर सम कपल, इवन वी हैव सीन केसेस लाइक जो कपल हो, कॉलेज कपल हो, या फिर लिव इन में रहते हो, या शादीशुदा लोग भी, राइट? उनका ब्रेकअप हो गया, उनका तलाक हो गया. नाउ व्हाट दे डू इज दे हैव देयर प्राइवेट फोटोज एंड वीडियोस. So I got one of the case, and I'll give you an story kind of a thing. What happened there? That ये जो couple था, they had breakup and all. Now the guy, जो लड़का था, उसने क्या किया कि they had some private videos and all. They were intimate scenes videos were there, and उसने क्या किया कि वो सारे फोटो वीडियोस को उसने pornography वेबसाइट पे डाल दिया, and to take the revenge. उसने बदला लेने के लिए कि अभी कहाँ जाएगी ये, मेरे पास वापिस आएगी, ऐसा कुछ। वो मूवी में डायलॉग है ना कि ये क्या बोलते हैं, तो मेरी नहीं तो किसी की नहीं वगैरह वाला सिनेरियो। सो ही एक्चुअली डिड दैट एंड देन बाद में उसको बदनाम करने का ट्राई किया। देन द गर्ल केम टू अस एंड वी फाइल अ केस अगेंस्ट दिस गाय एंड लॉट ऑफ अदर थिंग्स हैपेंड। नाउ दिस इज अ वेरी सीरियस केस, that so very common but very serious obviously, so do not participate in such activities. Also one of the cases that happened in Lucknow, उत्तर प्रदेश, एक उत्तर प्रदेश का केस है लखनऊ का। एक लड़का था शोहाद, इवन ही इज बिलो 18, वो like it's child, I would say that. So this guy had some fake account on Instagram and he was talking to a lot of women. So you can read the headlines here. Instagram पे फर्जी आईडी से 1100 युवतियों से दोस्ती, 26 से इज़हार मोहब्बत, भेजी असली वीडियो, धरा गया शोहाद। नाउ व्हाट ही वाज डूइंग, वो कर क्या रहा था कि फेक अकाउंट बना के बहुत से लड़कियों से फ्रेंडशिप कर रहा था। उसकी फ्रेंडशिप हो गया, देन ही वाज प्रपोजिंग देम। अगर वो लड़की प्रपोज करने के बाद मना कर देती है तो उनको अश्लील वीडियो भेजता था, काइंड ऑफ हरासमेंट काइंड ऑफ थिंग, राइट, व्हिच इज वेरी सीरियस काइंड ऑफ ऑफेंस। सो किसी ने कंप्लेन कर दिया तो उसको फिर ऑब्वियसली पुलिस ने पकड़ लिया एंड उसको किडनैप मतलब जेल में डाल दिया। केस वाज फाइल्ड अगेंस्ट हिम एंड ही हैड टू गो टू जेल जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ डूइंग सच थिंग्स। सो ऐसे बहुत सारे केसेस भी देखने को मिलते हैं। Now, how to protect yourself from such things? So, what you should do is, first of all, do not talk to unknown people on internet. Never share your personal information like full name, parents name, date of birth, addresses, phone number, and specifically, do not share your photos and videos. Never share your private photos and videos with anyone, whoever it is. वो कितना भी बोले, कुछ ही बोले, चाहे वो लड़का हो या लड़की हो, जितने भी वादे करे आपको, जो भी बोले कि शादी करेंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे, all, please do not entertain such things and never share your personal photos and video. We have seen worst kind of cases from this kind of scenarios. I'll share one case study as well. One of the case that happened in Gurgaon, Haryana, जहाँ पे एक केस था, a 14-year-old girl, she was talking to someone over the internet. वो कुछ इंटरनेट पे कोई लड़के से बात करती थी and this guy was around 18 year old, so and they were talking to each other and they become friends and they got into relationship, online relationship. They were like girlfriend boyfriend kind of a thing. Then this guy was asking for personal videos and all. Then वो लड़की ने भेज भी दिए. Now this 14-year-old girl shared their private videos with this guy. Now this guy, after some time, he posted all these videos over internet and pornographic website and some porn website, and then it got viral and all. And when this girl come to know about that, and this girl, 14-year-old girl, committed a suicide, which is a very serious case. Again, as I am saying, it's very serious case. This kind of thing happens a lot. And then when the file was registered, when the case was registered, when the case was filed, and investigation happened, this guy, the 18-year-old guy, actually was 38-year-old guy, and this was his business. And this kind of things we call it as in grooming, जहाँ पर ये लोग 18 साल से कम उम्र के बच्चों को बात करते हैं, बहलाते हैं, फुसलाते हैं, फ्रेंडशिप कर लेते हैं, gain the trust and everything, then ask for personal photos and videos, and then blackmail them for getting a lot of information from different places and do such things, which is a very serious offense, right? Then उसके अलावा और भी बहुत सारे केसेस हैं जो बहुत ही कॉमन है, लाइक cases of cyber stalking, bullying and harassment. So if you talk about stalking, so let's say, let me give an perspective. So let's say आप अपने कॉलेज से घर जा रहे हैं and some random guy is following you, right? You are a girl and some random guy is following you on regular basis, and you got frustrated and you'll one day what you'll do is you'll stand up against him and will be either slapping him or abusing him and kind of a thing, right? Or you'll file a case against him, okay, stalking कर रहे हैं. So same thing happens in real online. So this happens in real life, and let's say same thing happens online. So you won't even know who is following you or who is stalking you. So you will be feeling like कि मेरे fans हैं, मुझे follow कर रहे हैं and all. Now this kind of thing will be taken very seriously. You should take it very seriously. One of the incidents that happened in Mumbai, a girl was social media influencer and she was all sharing almost everything about her life. वो सब कुछ शेयर कर रही कि आज मैं यहाँ गई, वहाँ गई, ये कर रही हूँ, वो कर रही हूँ. Even she posted one her plan कि I'm going to Manali with friends. वो friend के साथ मनाली गई, so some stalker was there. He was following her on from regular basis and from many years. So उसको now this guy knows almost everything about this girl. उसकी सारी likes, dislikes, उसको क्या पसंद है, क्या नहीं पसंद, सब कुछ. Using that information, this guy he actually followed her to Manali and उसके पीछे पीछे वहाँ पहुँच गया. The friendship की एंड उसको वहां से किडनैप कर लिया. So you can understand what I'm trying to say. It's very serious kind of scenarios. Then cyberbullying cases is very common. Again, it's very common. This is even according to the report of Microsoft, 50% of school-going, college-going students become a victim of cyberbullying. We have seen a lot of cases as well of this. Let me share one incident of Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, a college के अंदर, you know about this. You have seen this movie called Three Idiots. I hope so. So उसके अंदर आपने देखा होगा वो रैगिंग हो रहा है and you know सब लोग रैगिंग कर रहे हैं तो उसमें वो लोग तोहफा कबूलो वाला सिनेरियो, राइट, समथिंग लाइक दैट हैपन इन राजस्थान, जहाँ पे सीनियर्स ने उनका जूनियर्स का रैगिंग किया. किसी ने वो वीडियो बनाया एंड वीडियो ऑनलाइन डाल दिया, वो वायरल हो गया एंड वायरल हो गया तो बहुत फेमस हो गया एंड ऑल. एंड दिस गाय जिसका वो वीडियो बना, वो ने उस लड़के ने शर्म के मारे आत्महत्या कर ली. इट्स वेरी सीरियस ऑफेंस, वेरी सीरियस. Even we have seen cases of like that in different places obviously across the India. And गुजरात में बहुत सारे केस होते हैं. एक केस है अहमदाबाद का, एक केस है, आई वोंट टेक द नेम ऑफ स्कूल, बट इट हैपन इन स्कूल, जहाँ पे एक स्कूल के बच्चे ने, 10th में पढ़ते हुए बच्चे ने एक स्कूल के नाम का एक कन्फेशन पेज बनाया. ओके, दिस स्कूल नेम एंड कन्फेशन पेज काइंड ऑफ थिंग. देन कोई लड़की ने, 10th क्लास की कोई लड़की थी, उसने कुछ कन्फेस किया एंड देन वो इन्फॉर्मेशन का यूज करके वो लड़के ने क्या किया, कन्फेशन शेयर नहीं किया. उसे पता लगा, थोड़ा इन्वेस्टिगेट किया कौन है, क्या है और किसके लिए है, ये सब चीजें. बाद में फिर वो लड़की को परेशान करने लगा कि आई नो हु यू आर एंड आप किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हो एंड ऑल. एंड दिस गाय वाज बुलिंग हर. एंड दिस इज अ 10 year like 10, this guy is studying in 10th class, but 10th class में पढ़ता बच्चा ऐसा कुछ कर रहा है. It's a very criminal offense and serious offense and it has to be taken very seriously. साइबर हरेसमेंट केसेस हमने बहुत देखे हैं, बहुत सारे केस देखने को मिलते हैं ऐसे कुछ. लेट मी गिव एन एग्जांपल एंड गिव अ पर्सपेक्टिव टू यू व्हाट हैपेंड काइंड ऑफ थिंग रियल एंड ऑनलाइन. सो लेट्स से यू आर देयर, यू एक्चुअली नो got ready and all and then you went to shopping and आप कहीं मॉल में जाते हो and some guy commented on you that you're looking hot or sexy or something like that. So आप क्या करोगे, इसको आपको obviously आप जवाब दोगे सामने उसको, right? दो थप्पड़ मारोगे या गाली दोगे या पुलिस में रिपोर्ट दोगे, something like that, because this is a kind of a case of harassment and teasing. It's a criminal offense, right? Same thing happens online, so you won't do a thing because जब आपने कोई इंस्टाग्राम में पोस्ट किया फोटो, राइट, एंड देन किसी ने कमेंट किया लुकिंग क्यूट, यू लुकिंग नाइस, यू आर लुकिंग सेक्सी, हॉट एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट, you will be giving a reply, thank you, heart emoji. Why that happen? Why you change your behavior? You should not do such thing. You should not encourage, like actually you are not doing anything, but that's kind of encouragement they are taking. So जो लोग ये कर रहे हैं, so if you won't take any action, they will take an encouragement from that and then they'll be messaging you. आपको मैसेज करेंगे कि हाय हेलो, आई नो मैंने अभी आपको कमेंट किया था, आपने रिप्लाई भी किया, अब मुझे आपके साथ फ्रेंडशिप करनी है ऑल, एंड यू वोंट गिव अ रिप्लाई, दे विल ट्राई टू हरेस यू देन एंड लॉट ऑफ अदर थिंग्स. So this kind of thing happens a lot, which is very common. Even we did some survey and research and we found out that on an average every girl and woman over the internet receives 50 messages in 24 hours. In 24 hours every girl and woman receives 50 messages from some random people over the internet, cumulatively from all the various platforms. तो चाहे वो व्हाट्सएप हो, फेसबुक हो, ट्विटर हो, हर जगह पे मिला के 50 मैसेजेस ऑन एन एवरेज उनको मिलते हैं फ्रॉम सम रैंडम पीपल, right? I know a lot of women will be, a lot of girls will be here in this call and they'll be agree with me कि हाँ ऐसा कुछ होता है. Now again as I was saying, so ऐसा कुछ होता है, what you should do is either block this guy, right, report this guy account, जो भी लड़के का अकाउंट होगा you have to report, you can report it directly, whichever the platform it is, you can report it or you can block them, right? Please do take some action and this kind of things can stop such things that happen in future. Then case studies, I have a lot of case studies. So सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाइल हैकिंग बहुत कॉमन है. ऐसा कुछ आपका अकाउंट हैक हो जाएगा, देन बाद में आपकी फ्रेंड्स को, आपके जो भी फ्रेंड्स हैं फेसबुक में लेट्स हैं, आपके जितने भी फ्रेंड्स हैं उनको मैसेजेस जाएंगे कि थोड़ा पैसे की जरूरत है, ये है वो है, या फिर ये कोई कंपटीशन है जिसमें मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया है, ये लिंक है, प्लीज लिंक ओपन करो और मुझे वोट करो, समथिंग लाइक दैट. एंड जब वो ऐसा कुछ करते हैं तो उनके अकाउंट भी हैक हो जाते हैं. सो इट्स वेरी कॉमन दिस इज. देन फेक अकाउंट्स. सो आप जैसे मैं कह रहा था कि आपके नाम का फेक अकाउंट बनेगा, same photos and videos. Now in this scenario what happen is they're using your photos and videos and creating some offensive content, kind of obscene content, some pornographic photos videos होंगे, obscene content होंगे, उस पे आपके फोटोज को, आपका जो चेहरा होगा उसको सुपर इम्पोज करके मॉर्फिंग करके वो लोग फोटो एडिट करके डाल देते हैं. इसको हम लोग कहते हैं डीप फेक्स। बहुत सारी वेबसाइट्स है अवेलेबल जहाँ पर आपका सिर्फ फोटो डालना है और ऑप्शन कंटेंट के ऊपर आपका फोटो सुपर इम्पोज हो जाएगा। तो ये बहुत होता है, बहुत कॉमन है ये चीजें। और ये इसमें आप विक्टिम बनते हैं और आपकी ये फोटोज और आपको फोटोज एंड वीडियोस दिखा के आपको ब्लैकमेल किया जाता है। ये बहुत सीरियस केसेस हैं। ऐसा कुछ भी होता है तो इमीडिएटली रिपोर्ट टू पुलिस स्टेशन एंड रिपोर्ट दिस काइंड ऑफ इंसिडेंट्स immediately and tell your friends and family. Now, how this happened? So, what you did it, you actually participated in such activities recently online. What activities? जैसे कि सारी चैलेंज, 5 years चैलेंज, कपल चैलेंज, फ्रेंड चैलेंज, ग्रुप चैलेंज, फैमिली चैलेंज, दिस चैलेंज, दैट चैलेंज. You participate in all these challenges, and this information that is like got to them is via this thing only, because you have shared all these photos and videos over the internet, and it's very easy to anyone to track you down because using just hashtags and things, and your information can be available over the internet easily, right? So do not participate in such challenges. We already talked about confession. Selfie is very important thing for us, for the everyone's life, and everyone takes selfie on regular basis. Now this can actually, and like I have seen cases, I'll share a few case studies. One of the cases that happened in Ahmedabad, ये लड़का पतंग उड़ा रहा था छत पे उत्तरायण के टाइम पे, एंड सेल्फी लेने का छत से, तो गिर के मर गया, छत से गिर के मर गया. इवन वन ऑफ द इंसिडेंट दैट हैपेंड इन उत्तर गुजरात, नॉर्थ गुजरात, जहाँ पर एक 4 फ्रेंड्स थे, नदी के पास खड़े थे, सेल्फी लेने गए, पानी में बह के मर गए, राइट. एक फनी इंसिडेंट भी है कानपुर उत्तर प्रदेश का. एक लड़के ने लाल झंडा दिखा के राजधानी ट्रेन रोकी एंड देन फोटो खींच के भाग गया. It's a funny incident, but again, this is very serious offense, and also it's very serious as well, as you might end up in below the train, right? So it's very serious in kind of scenario. So ऐसे बहुत सारे इंसिडेंट भी देखने को मिलते हैं. जितने भी मैं केस शेयर कर रहा हूँ आपके साथ, all these are real case studies. सच में ऐसा कुछ हुआ है. You can just Google it and you'll find all these case studies. Then sending an offensive message over the internet, so it's some kind of a criminal offense. You should not do that. We have seen cases वहाँ जहाँ पे people abuse each other over the internet or even WhatsApp. Internet means कहीं पर भी, चाहे वो सोशल मीडिया हो, फेसबुक, ट्विटर, इंस्टाग्राम, या फिर व्हाट्सएप, हर जगह पे, right? Even we have seen cases of this. You maybe heard about this case as well. That is boys locker room case, जो इंस्टाग्राम पे प्राइवेट ग्रुप्स हैं. सिमिलरली ऐसे व्हाट्सएप के अंदर भी प्राइवेट ग्रुप्स होते हैं जहाँ पे दिस अदर गाय और गर्ल्स, इन सबका ग्रुप रहता है. They share some obscene content or pornographic content in this group. Now this is an offensive content over the internet, so you might end up in jail just because of that. Also, we have some of sexting, which is very common these days. Okay, I have got one of the case that happened, and one of the case from some college from Anand. एक college का couple था, and they were like girlfriend boyfriend kind of a thing, and in college, and then they were talking over Instagram, and they were sharing some private photos and videos and all, and they had some private chat as well. Now someone hacked into this guy's account. जो लड़का था उसका account किसी ने hack कर लिया, and then this guy were blackmailing them कि ये सारे फोटोज वीडियोस मैं आपकी फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली में शेयर कर दूंगा, ऑनलाइन डाल दूंगा, वायरल कर दूंगा, जो मैं बोलता हूँ वो करो, मुझे इतने पैसे यहाँ पे इस टाइम पे पहुंचा दो. So this kind of thing is very common and it's very serious as well. So I would say that please take precautions while doing such things. Then blackmailing, cyber blackmailing is very common these days. ऐसे बहुत सारे केस देखने को मिलते हैं, but I'm running out of time, so I'll try to conclude the session as soon as possible. Just give me 5-10 more minutes, okay? फेक ईमेल्स, एक्सटॉर्शन, ऐसे बहुत सारे केस देखने को मिलते हैं. वी टॉक अबाउट ग्रूमिंग, चाइल्ड पोर्नोग्राफिक. सो नेवर शेयर और कंज्यूम चाइल्ड पोर्नोग्राफिक कंटेंट on like ever, or else you might have end up in jail. Then we have seen lot of cases over social media, and specifically right now talking about Instagram, जहाँ पे one of the cases that happened in from Surat, a guy from Surat, उसने ad देखा कुछ Instagram पे कि 21 दिन में पैसे डबल, वो लक्ष्मी चिट फंड हेरा फेरी वाला सिनेरियो कि 21 दिन में पैसे डबल. उसको देखने को मिला कि 10,000 रुपए हैं, इन्वेस्ट करो आपको 20 मिलेंगे. उसने 10,000 रुपए इन्वेस्ट किए, उसको 20 मिल गए. देन उसको सामने वाले ने कन्विंस किया, तो 50,000 रुपए डाल, 1 लाख रुपए मिलेंगे. तो उसे 50,000 रुपए जुगाड़ करके डाल दिए, उसको 1 लाख रुपए मिले. नाउ ही वाज प्रीटी मच कन्विंस कि डबल मिल रहा है. तो सामने वाले ने उसको कन्विंस कर लिया कि 5 लाख रुपए डाल, 10 लाख मिलेंगे, रातों रात तू लखपति. सो उसने क्या किया, उधार लिए लोगों से यहाँ वहां से कुछ भी करके 5 लाख रुपए डाले और पैसे गए, खत्म, टाटा बाय बाय, हो गया फ्रॉड. देन और भी बहुत सारे एड्स आपने भी देखे होंगे कि 500 रुपए के अंदर नेटफ्लिक्स, हॉटस्टार, अमेजोन के सारे अकाउंट मिल जाएंगे आपको 500 रुपए के अंदर फॉर अ ईयर. When you pay 500 rupees, you are getting some username password and you are using it. And 24 घंटे के अंदर पासवर्ड चेंज गए काम से, 500 रुपए आपके गए और वो बंदा बैठा बैठा दिन के 50,000 रुपए कमा रहा है। आपके 500 गए तो आप तो कंप्लेन कराओगे नहीं, लेकिन सामने वाला 50,000 रुपए लाख रुपए कमा रहा है घर बैठे बैठे। So it's a fraudulent thing. Also we have seen cases जहाँ पे people are actually buying things or selling things over the internet. खास करके इंस्टाग्राम की बात कर रहा हूँ, जब people are selling this thing, शूज ले लो, फोन ले लो, टीवी ले लो। So one of the incident that happened in Delhi, जहाँ पे लड़के ने इंस्टाग्राम से आईफोन मंगाया, 1.5 लाख का आईफोन था, उसको 80,000 में मिल रहा था, उसने पे कर दिया 80,000 रुपए, फोन मंगाया तो आया, फोन आया, डब्बा आया, उसके अंदर आया साबुन, ठीक है। सो वो भी ये बर्तन धोने वाला। सो इट्स फनी इंसिडेंट, बट अगेन इट्स एन फ्रॉडलेंट थिंग। बहुत होते हैं ऐसे केसेस। इवन लोग इवन अहमदाबाद का एक केस है, लड़के ने वॉशिंग मशीन मंगाया इंस्टाग्राम से। आई वाज लाइक, उसने मुझे जब बताया कि 1 महीने से मैंने मंगाया, सामान अभी तक आया नहीं। मिला क्या मंगाया? वॉशिंग मशीन। कहाँ से मंगाया? इंस्टाग्राम से। मतलब क्या? मतलब इंस्टाग्राम से वॉशिंग मशीन कौन मंगाता है यार? मतलब आप पूरा फ्लिपकार्ट छोड़ दो, आप इंस्टा मतलब ये अमेजन छोड़ दो, मतलब आपको इंस्टाग्राम ही मिला जहाँ सामान मंगाने का। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, Instagram is not an appropriate platform for buying things. It's not an e-commerce platform, first of all. And जितने भी vendors हैं, there is no vendor registration or anything like that. Right? Some random people is doing such thing. So it's a fraudulent thing. Do not encourage or do not share such content or do things over the internet like that. And victim न बने. Then special offer, discount offers, ये सब बहुत चलता है. It's all these frauds on Instagram. Then we have seen case of this copyright issue, जहाँ पे this a lot of celebrities were getting this thing कि आपने जो भी अभी song या video use किया है, so you don't have an copyright thing, it's a copyright violation, so we'll file a case against you, और हम आपका account ban कर देंगे now. Now they got conscious and they were like कि अभी क्या करना है, तो बोले ये please fill up the form, we'll allow you, not to worry. They were like okay. So when they fill up the form, उनका अकाउंट हैक हो जाता है। So all the celebrities, well-known celebrities, चाहे वो आशा भोसले जी है, then this फराह खान and ऐशा देओल and all, उन सबके अकाउंट्स हैक हुए थे, और भी बहुत सारे टीवी सेलिब्रिटीज के भी हुए थे। So which is very common these days। आपको मैसेज आएगा, इंस्टाग्राम में आएगा, इंस्टाग्राम के वेरीफाइड अकाउंट से, and you will be saying कि हाँ actually इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट है, but actually it's a fake account। Then brand ambassador, so you will be getting these messages कि you have a good amount of followers and you are so kind of social media influencer, so हम आपको ये हमारी कंपनी का ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनाना चाहते हैं, और यू विल अर्न गुड मनी एंड ऑल। then they will convince you कि please fill up this form, तो आपका अकाउंट हैक कर लेंगे पहले, फिर बोलेंगे कि you have to pay 50,000 रुपीज एज अ सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट, जो हमको 6 महीने का हमारा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा, 6 महीने बाद हम आपको दे देंगे। सो 50,000 रुपीज आपसे लिए और डन, इट्स अ फ्रॉडलेंट थिंग, खत्म। फिर है ट्रोल मीम्स, बहुत हमने ऑलरेडी टॉक्ड अबाउट दैट। हेट स्पीच, सो डू नॉट शेयर सच एनी हेट स्पीच कंटेंट और ऑप्शन कंटेंट ओवर द इंटरनेट। देन डू नॉट शेयर योर पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑन सोशल मीडिया। या सो वन ऑफ द केस दैट हैपन, 6 साल का बच्चा स्कूल के पहले दिन से किडनैप हो जाता है। सो हाउ दैट हैपन, क्या हुआ, कैसे हुआ? व्हेन केस फाइल, इन्वेस्टिगेशन हैपन, तो पता चला कि जो किडनैपर है उससे पूछताछ की, तो किडनैपर बोलता है कि ये जो फैमिली है, जो इनका बच्चा है, सो माता पिता है बच्चे के, वो रेगुलर बेसिस में सोशल मीडिया पे पोस्ट करते थे कि मेरा बच्चा पहली बार चलना सीखा, मेरा बच्चा पहली बार बोलना सीखा, मेरा बच्चा पहली बार घूमने गया, ये वो, मेरा बच्चा पहली बार स्कूल में जा रहा है, स्कूल का मेरे बच्चे का पहला दिन। सो वो इन्फॉर्मेशन का यूज करके मैंने उनके बच्चों को किडनैप कर लिया। You can understand what I'm trying to say. It's very serious offense, and because there's this kind of thing happening just because we are sharing our personal information over the social media. Similar kind of case happened in Vadodara, Gujarat, जहाँ पर एक फैमिली बाहर घूमने गया, घूम के आया तो घर में चोरी हो गई। देखा तो घर में चोरी हुई थी, तो पुलिस में कंप्लेन किया, इन्वेस्टिगेशन हुआ, चोर को पकड़ के लाया, चोर को पूछा कि भाई कौन कौन है, कैसे प्लान किया तुम लोगों ने, तो बोला कि ये जो फैमिली जो है घूमने गया था, ये जो जिनका घर है ना, सो उन्होंने फेसबुक पे पोस्ट किया था कि गोइंग फॉर 4 धाम की यात्रा, जय माता दी। फिर उनके पड़ोसी ने नीचे कमेंट किया था, अरे भैया अकेले अकेले हमको बताया भी नहीं, हम तो पड़ोस में ही रहते हैं। तो बोले अरे सॉरी सॉरी, पर हमारा पूरा फैमिली जा रहा है, तो अभी हम लोग पहुंच तो गए हैं ऑलमोस्ट, तो कोई बात नहीं, टेंशन मत लो, हम आते प्रसाद लेके आएंगे, सिर्फ 10 दिन के लिए हमारा घर देख लेना। तो हमको इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल गई कि 10 दिन के लिए इनका घर खाली है, तो उस इन्फॉर्मेशन का यूज करके हमने इनके घर में चोरी कर ली। सो ऐसे भी केसेस देखने को मिलते हैं। देन कंक्लूडिंग दिस टॉपिक, सो क्या ध्यान रखना है आपको? सो यू नो दिस फेमस थिंग एज गांधी जी के 3 मंदिर, बुरा मत बोलो, बुरा मत सुनो, बुरा मत देखो, Now everything is changed just because of social media and all. That's why the latest tips are बुरा मत like करो, बुरा मत type करो and बुरा मत share करो. Now, we have seen a lot of cases of COVID-19 during the COVID-19 and lockdown. There we have seen a lot of new different kind of cybercrime cases that we have seen. So उसके अंदर ना बहुत सारे cases हो रहे हैं जैसे कि job frauds बहुत बढ़ गए हैं जहाँ पे people lose job and all and they are like कि job नहीं है, I'm looking for job and they apply for jobs and all. Then getting calls कि आपका job final हो गया है, fix हो गया है, is just आपको सिर्फ एक इंटरव्यू शेड्यूल करना है. फॉर दैट यू हैव टू जस्ट पे 500 रुपीज. व्हेन यू पे 500 रुपीज आपके अकाउंट से 5000 रुपए कट जाते हैं. ऐसे बहुत सारे फ्रॉड देखने को मिलते हैं. एंड आई एम रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम सो आई एम स्किपिंग लॉट ऑफ अदर केसेस. फेक न्यूज, फेक न्यूज के अंदर बहुत से देखने को मिलते हैं इंसिडेंट जहाँ पे पीपल शेयर. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू वन ऑफ द रिपोर्ट 95% information that is shared over the internet about COVID-19 were either fake news or false information. So हम आपने ध्यान ही होगा आपको तो फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली ग्रुप में बहुत सारे ऐसे मैसेजेस आते हैं और रातों रात सब लोग डॉक्टर बन गए एंड ये खाओ ये पियो इससे कोरोना नहीं होगा, ये खाओ ये पियो इससे कोरोना ठीक हो जाएगा, हो गया हो तो, और ये खाओ ये पियो इससे इम्यूनिटी बढ़ेगी नॉर्मल. सो नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू सजेस्ट दिस थिंग. whenever you are getting any messages, then always verify, check the origin, find the source of that information and validate the information, check the authenticity of point and credibility of that person, which is very important. Then in according to NCRB, National Crime Record Bureau of India, Government of India की तरफ से ये reports है. In year 2020 there was seen of 50,035 cases has been registered in India of cybercrime. From there, number of cases were registered. From there, top 5 states were Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Telangana and Odisha. गुजरात कुछ पीछे कुछ था 10-15 नंबर पे, लेकिन नंबर ऑफ केस वर 1283. नाउ व्हाट वाज द मोटिव बिहाइंड दैट? मोस्टली पर्सनल रिवेंज, फ्रॉड, एक्सटॉर्शन, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, सेक्सुअल एक्सप्लॉइटेशन. Who were doing that, who did that? So most of the time it happens but either known people, friends and family, relatives or neighbors. ऐसे कोई लोग जो हमको जानते हैं वही हमारा बुरा चाहते हैं, और some hackers, or in the end some students, college going students. Now we are talking about cybercrime. So what is cybercrime? So any crime that happen using electronic devices or electronic medium as a tool or as a target called as a cybercrime. बहुत सारे टाइप के साइबर क्राइम्स हैं, like hacking, stalking, malware, password cracking, DDoS scams, deep frauds and all, social engineering. Then if you talk about social engineering, so बहुत सारे स्कैम्स हैं. मैं एक दो बता दूंगा फटाफट आपको. जैसे कि आपको कॉल आएगा हेल्थ केयर सेंटर से कि आपका वैक्सीन आपको लेना है. आप बोलेंगे हाँ वैक्सीन लेना है बिल्कुल. तो बोले ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, आधार कार्ड डिटेल्स दे दीजिए, हम वेरीफाई कर देते हैं और आपका अपॉइंटमेंट बुक कर देते हैं. डन सर कर देते हैं. हम आधार कार्ड डिटेल्स देते हो, वेरीफाई करता है इन्फॉर्मेशन और कहता है आपका अपॉइंटमेंट बुक हो गया है. ठीक है. अब बोलेंगे आपको फॉर सिक्योरिटी रीजंस एंड फॉर मेकिंग श्योर दैट यू विल कम, यू हैव टू पे 100 रुपीज और हम आप जब यहाँ पे आएंगे ना हम आपको रिटर्न कर देंगे, 100 रुपीज आपको रिटर्न कर देंगे ऐसा. ठीक है. तो आप 100 रुपए दे दो. आपने बोला 100 रुपए तो ठीक है कोई नहीं, हमको वापस मिलने ही है, आप पे कर दो 100 रुपए. जैसे पे करने के 100 रुपए आपके अकाउंट से 10,000 रुपए कट जाते हैं और ये फ्रॉड हो गया आपके साथ. ऐसे और भी बहुत सारे केसेस हैं, जैसे कि इनकम टैक्स से ईमेल आएगा आपको, बैंक से ईमेल आएगा, लॉटरी स्कैम्स, चैरिटी स्कैम्स, शेयर डोनेशन स्कैम्स, क्लिक बेट्स. आपको मैसेज आएगा कि घर बैठे बैठे 1500 रुपए कमाओ ऑनलाइन बिजनेस. तो आपको बोलेंगे एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल करो. जैसे एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल करेंगे उसमें बोलेंगे इस पे लिंक्स पे क्लिक कर देना है पूरे दिन और आपको पैसे मिलते रहेंगे. ये सब होता है. फिर बोलेंगे आपको महीने के एंड में आप पैसे यहाँ से निकाल पाओगे अकाउंट, वो एप्लीकेशन में दिखाएंगे, यू कैन सी द मनी एंड ऑल. बट जो आपको महीने के एंड में पैसे मिलेंगे. जैसे आप महीने एंड में निकालने गए तो इट वाज अ फेक एप्लीकेशन, इट वाज अ फ्रॉडलेंट. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज बिट एप्लीकेशंस. ऐसे बहुत सारे होते हैं. इवन वी हैव सीन केसेस ऑफ फेक इंस्टेंट लोन ऐप, जहाँ पे आपको बोलेंगे आपको लोन चाहिए, आप बोलोगे हाँ लोन चाहिए, तो बोले आपको इंस्टेंट लोन मिल जाएगा, ये एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल करो एंड डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड कर दो. आपने बोला ठीक है मैं कर देता हूँ. आपने डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड किए तो बोलेंगे आपका वेरिफिकेशन कोड आएगा, एक दे दीजिए, आपका लोन अप्रूव हो गया है, आपको पेमेंट मिल जाएगा आपके अकाउंट में. आप बोलोगे ठीक है डन. जैसे आपने करने गए आपके अकाउंट से पैसे चोरी हो गए. और भी बहुत सारे केसेस हैं. आई एम रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम एंड स्किप दिस थिंग. या दिस इज फिशिंग. सो ऐसे बहुत सारे फेक अकाउंट्स हैं, सॉरी फेक ईमेल्स आएंगे आपको या फेक वेबसाइट्स आपको पे लेके जाएगी ये सारे लिंक्स एंड बोलेंगे कि इस पे लॉग इन करो एंड ऑल. सो इनडायरेक्टली, सो जैसे आप करते हो आपका अकाउंट हैक हो जाता है. फिशिंग दैट इज वॉइस रेसिटेशन. यू आर गेटिंग कॉल फ्रॉम बैंक के आपका आपका बैंक से कॉल आएगा कि आपका डेबिट का या क्रेडिट कार्ड ब्लॉक कर दिया गया है, यू कैन नॉट यूज दैट कार्ड, एंड एज दिस इज दिवाली एंड ऑल, यू विल बी इन हरी कि भाई मेरा कार्ड प्लीज अनलॉक कर दो। आप जैसे आप करने जाओगे तो वो बोलेंगे आपका वेरिफिकेशन करवा दो इन्फॉर्मेशन, हम लोग अनलॉक कर देंगे तुरंत ही। आप बोलेंगे ठीक है कर दो, जैसे आप इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हो तो आपके अकाउंट से पैसे चोरी हो जाते हैं। देन स्मिशिंग, जहाँ पे यू आर गेटिंग ऑल दिस एसएमएसेस के यू नो आपको अकाउंट में पास पैसे ट्रांसफर हो गए, जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस लिंक एंड यू आर गेटिंग द मनी। जैसे आप करते हो इट्स अ फ्रॉडलेंट वेबसाइट। ऑल्सो वी हैव सीन लाइक लेंस कार्ड से, और वहां से आपको ईमेल मैसेजेस आएंगे, व्हाट्सएप में सॉरी टेक्स्ट मैसेज आएंगे कि भाई आपके अकाउंट में 6,000 रुपये हमने डाल दिए हैं, यू कैन यूज दैट एंड रिडीम दिस एज एन ऑफर, एज अ कूपन, राइट? व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन दैट वेबसाइट, इट्स अ फेक वेबसाइट एंड योर अकाउंट कैन बी हैक्ड इजीली, और इन्फॉर्मेशन कैन बी हैक्ड वेरी इजीली। Then shoulder surfing, which is very common these days. Wherever you go, whatever you do, so you keep this thing in mind that आप जो भी information share कर रहे हैं, डाल रहे हैं, this information can be used in various manner. ठीक है? So जैसे कि अगर if you are going ATM, so ATM में जब आप पिन डालते हैं तो पिन में जब आप डाल रहे हैं तो ध्यान रखना है कि पीछे से कोई पिन ना देख ले कि वो पिन आपने क्या डाला, राइट? So which is called as a shoulder surfing. Then honey trapping, which is a very common these days, जहाँ पर you get an message from एक सुंदर सी लड़की आपको मैसेज करेगी फेसबुक पे, बोलेगी आपके साथ फ्रेंडशिप करना है, आप बोलेंगे ओके। देन बाद में आपको बोलेंगे आपका व्हाट्सएप मैसेज भेजिए, व्हाट्सएप नंबर दीजिए, हम बात करते हैं व्हाट्सएप में, आप बोलेंगे ओके। देन बाद में बोलेगी चलो वीडियो कॉल करते हैं, आप बोलेंगे ओके। देन बाद में आपको 10 मिनट बाद मैसेज आएगा कि मैंने आपका ये वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर लिया है एंड नाउ मैं ये बोलती हूँ वो करो, मुझे 15,000 रुपये भेज दो, अदरवाइज ये वीडियो वायरल तुम्हारा कर दूंगी मैं और आप तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली को भेज दूंगी मैं। नाउ अब आप फंस गए, दिस इज कॉल्ड हनी ट्रैपिंग। अब वो जो लड़की है वो लड़की नहीं है, ऐसा फेक अकाउंट, ऐसा लड़का है जो और ये कर रहा है, ऐसा हनी ट्रैपिंग व्हिच इज अ वेरी कॉमन, दिस इज बहुत सारे केसेस हमने देखने को मिलते हैं ये सब। देन ओटीपी फ्रॉड्स, आप ओटीपी आएंगे आपको नो आपको बोलेंगे कि भाई ओटीपी शेयर कर दो, अदरवाइज ये हो जाएगा वो हो जाएगा, और जैसे आप शेयर करते हो तो आपके अकाउंट से पैसे चोरी। सिम स्वैपिंग, ऐसा होता है कि आपको जो सिम कार्ड है, सो आपको अलग अलग तरीके से होता है ये सिम स्वैपिंग। आपको फोन आएगा कि आपका ये हम लोग XYZ कंपनी से बोल रहे हैं, आपका जो भी कंपनी है सर्विस प्रोवाइडर, वहां से बात कर रहे हैं, देयर इज सम इशू विद योर कार्ड एंड हम आपको वो रिजॉल्व करके देते हैं। जैसे आप एक ओटीपी आएगा, ओटीपी आप शेयर करोगे तो उसने सेम आपके नंबर का, जो आपका नंबर है फोन नंबर, वही नंबर का एक नया सिम कार्ड लेके आपका जो ओटीपी जैसे दिया ना, उन्होंने आपका कार्ड सिम कार्ड है वो जो वो करा दिया, उसका क्या बोलते उसको ट्रांसफर करा दिया है, एंड जैसे ट्रांसफर होता है उसके इन्फॉर्मेशन का यूज करके देन आपके अकाउंट का जो डिटेल्स उनके पास ऑलरेडी था, या डेबिट का क्रेडिट कार्ड का डिटेल्स था ऑलरेडी, उसको यूज करके ओटीपी आएगा, फिर आपके नए नंबर पे वहां से पेमेंट करके आपके अकाउंट से पैसे निकाल लिए जाएंगे। ऐसे भी बहुत सारे इंसिडेंट देखने को मिलते हैं। देन है जब जब अगर आप एटीएम में जाते हैं तो आपको ये चीजों का ध्यान रखना है। जब आप एटीएम में जाते हैं तो वहां पे ऐसे कुछ स्मॉल सीसीटीवी कैमरा, हिडन कैमरास होते हैं, जो भी पिन डालते हैं, 4 डिजिट पिन डालते हैं, सो वो सब रिकॉर्ड कर लेता है। ये इट विल रिकॉर्ड एवरीथिंग व्हाटएवर यू आर टाइपिंग इन, एंड जो आप कार्ड स्वाइप करते हैं, कार्ड डालते हैं, दैट इज कार्ड रीडर स्लॉट, सो वो भी फेक होते हैं। सो इट विल रीड ऑल योर इन्फॉर्मेशन। देन हैकर बाद में आएगा, वो क्या करेगा, कार्ड रीडर ट्रांसफर कर लेगा वो कार्ड रीडर में से, एंड वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग ले लेगा कैमरा में से, एंड देन उसको यूज करके आपके अकाउंट से पैसे निकाल लेगा। इवन वी हैव सीन केसेस यहाँ पे फेक कीपैड्स भी होते हैं। फेक कीपैड होते हैं, उस पे जब भी आप इट्स काइंड ऑफ की लॉगर, व्हेन यू इंसर्ट थिंग्स ऑन दैट कीपैड, वो नोट कर लेगा एंड कार्ड रीडर से इंफॉर्मेशन ले लिया, यूजिंग दैट इंफॉर्मेशन दे कैन गेट मनी आउट ऑफ योर बैंक अकाउंट। देन वी हैव सीन फेक POS मशीन, दैट इज पॉइंट ऑफ सेल। यू माइट हैव सीन दिस थिंग इन एवरीवेयर ऑब्वियसली, जहाँ पे कार्ड स्वाइप करो एंड पेमेंट पिन डालो और पेमेंट हो जाता है आपका, राइट? सो यू कैन सी इन बिलो बॉटम इन मिडल you can see there are two machines. So on the left side the machine is fake, on the right side machine is or original one. So you can see the difference. जो कार्ड है लेफ्ट साइड वाले में पूरा जाता है, राइट साइड में पूरा नहीं जाता है। There's a biggest difference that you can find visibly. You can see हाँ दिख रहा है, ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, right? Now this is a fraudulent thing. वो क्या करेंगे, जैसे आपने कार्ड स्वाइप किया, आपका इन्फॉर्मेशन वहाँ स्टोर हो गया, and when you insert the pin it will also get stored. उस टाइम में पेमेंट नहीं होता है, पर्ची निकल दी जाती है, you will get a receipt that you will get the receipt and you will be getting this thing कि पेमेंट डिडक्ट हो गया, बट एक्चुअली आपके अकाउंट से पैसे डिडक्ट नहीं होते हैं। later on what they do is, later on after using that information they'll get the money out of your bank account. Also whenever you go to some restaurant or some shopping, right, so you have to keep this thing in mind. Do not give your card to anyone else and do not share your password with them, pin with them. बहुत टाइम ऐसा होता है कि you give your card and say pin, ये pin है, पेमेंट करके आओ. Never do that. Never do that. You can, no, they can, what they can do is they have some small devices on the left corner. You can see a small devices there. They can swipe your card, information is copied there. Then they'll take a note of your pin, and they'll sell this information to some hacker, and then hacker can get the money out of your bank account. So this kind of thing is happening a lot. Then when you go to ATM, please keep this thing in mind. ऐसा होता है. We have seen cases यहाँ पे. This is called as a distraction theft, diversion theft. यहाँ पे क्या होता है, जैसे कि this guy directly saw the pin. He just saw the pin, and then partner of hers come into the picture, and then वो उसको डिस्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं कि वो लोग क्या करेंगे, कुछ पेपर डाल देंगे, कुछ डाल देंगे, बोलेंगे ये आपका है. जैसे आपका ध्यान नहीं होगा उतने में वो पीछे से ट्रांजेक्शन कैंसिल करके कार्ड लेके भाग जाएगी. ठीक है, जैसे कि इसने डिस्ट्रैक्ट किया, लड़की कार्ड लेके भाग गई. ऐसे बहुत सारे केस देखने को मिलते हैं. Last topic, cyber laws, which is very important to be aware of. If you are committing cybercrime, if you want to commit a cybercrime, or you become a victim of cybercrime, then you should be aware of such information. So laws are there. So IT Act, according to the IT Act 2000, cyber laws, section 66C, identity theft. अगर ऐसा कुछ होता है तो 3 years jail, 1 lakh rupees fine. Then cheating by impersonation, same 3 years jail, 1 lakh rupees fine. Section 66E, violation of privacy, 3 years jail, 2 lakh rupees fine. Cyber terrorism, imprisonment of life. Publishing, transmitting obscene content in e-form, 5 years jail, 10 lakh rupees fine. Publishing, transmitting, containing sexually explicit content, then 7 years jail, 10 lakh rupees fine. Publishing, transmitting child pornographic content, then 5 years to 7 years jail and 10 lakh rupees fine. Now, sending threatening messages, if you're sending or someone sending you the threatening messages over the internet, section 503, 504 IPC. Sending a defamatory message over the internet, section 499, 500 IPC. Some bogus website cyber fraud, section 419, 420 IPC. Theft of electronic devices, section 379 IPC. Stolen data theft, section 411, 379, 381 IPC. Defamation and morphing of images and all, section 469, 499, 500 IPC. Public mischief, fake news, 505 IPC. Publishing indecent material over the internet, section 292A, 295A IPC. Deceiving people over the internet, section 415 IPC. Insulting a modesty of a woman over the internet, section 509 IPC. Abetment of suicide, section 305, 306 IPC. Cyber stalking, bullying and harassment over the internet, section 354D IPC. Cyber blackmailing, section 384, 503, 506 IPC. अगर क्राइम होता है, if you become a victim of cyber crime, what you have to do is you have to go to Government of India's website, that is cybercrime.go.in. You can report a crime there and investigation can happen and you will get to know about what happened, who did it and other things. Fine. Also, we have a website in Gujarat, so gujaratcybercrime.org, that is led by Gujarat Police and all. And then concluding the whole session, 5 tips. Don't talk to unknown people on internet. Never share your personal photos and videos with anyone else. Keep your profile private and secure so no one can easily hack it or get the information out of your account. Then do not click on fraudulent website or phishing website links. Keep your password strong and secure enough so no one can easily hack it. You can use some secure channels, communication channel or secure add-ons of browser for the browsers and all to be safe and secure over the internet. So yeah, that's it from my side. Yeah, before concluding, I would like to thank our ecosystem, Gujarat Police, Ahmedabad Cyber Cell, Cyber Response Program, for taking a lot of initiative and working in the domain of cybersecurity, cybercrime investigation and awareness. Also, I would like to thank iHub, which is a Gujarat government initiative, education department initiative, and Mozilla Foundation. And yes, these are my contact details. You can reach out to me here on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can follow me here. We do a lot of events over the internet, or online, offline events, technical, non-technical event on cybersecurity on different topics and all. Also, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, connect me officially, and there is my phone number as well, 89808022. I hope you won't become a victim of cybercrime, but if you become a victim of cybercrime, if you need any help, you can directly call me and give me a call. I'll surely help you out. If you're looking for some opportunity in the domain of cybersecurity, like internship or something, you can reach out to me. Or else you are looking for some guidance in the domain of cybersecurity, how to create a career in that, also you can reach out to me. And you can share your feedback with us. You can share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram using our hashtag logout now, and using or tagging us at the logout IDF. That's our handle everywhere. So you can share your feedback with us as well. So I think, yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you all. Thank you again, Prerna ma'am, and thank you, Krupa ma'am, for hosting this event and allowing us to join this event. And I'll take questions now.
Thank you, Viral sir, for sharing such a crucial and important information about cybercrime and how to prevent the cybercrime with the real-time cases of today. I think it is very much important for the people to know that how cybercrime is increasing and how we can prevent the cybercrime by taking some precautions in the daily routine life so that we are not cheated. Uh, Okay, students, if you have any queries or if you want to interact with sir, do you have any questions? So please, we can have a questions round if you have. If you have any doubt, something, you can directly ask to sir.
Prerna, ma'am, may I?
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Vital sir. This is Dr. Devarshi from GLS.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I am handling placement over here with my team. In my team, Dr. Krupa is also there. Sir, I have one question. Like, our few students definitely are interested in taking their project work in some sort of, cyber security or cyber kind of means where they can have the practical exposure to work with such kind of issues, and they will be able to help in such kind of problem solving. So, can you guide us how our students can get benefit of such uh, association somewhere?
Sure, ma'am. Sure. So we can do that. So we have an industry experts and people who are very good with this different domains in the domain of cybersecurity. So we'll surely help them out. If let's say they have some ideas, project ideas or something, as in maybe last year project or something. So we'll surely provide them mentorship, and we can surely help them out to how to go with the project and what kind of issues are there actually. So we have also associated with this, as I mentioned, iHub. So you might be knowing about iHub, right? It's a government of Gujarat initiative, and also they require some funds or something. So even I think you also have a leaf in your college, right? So you will get funds from there as well. Even this iHub have this project called SSIP, Student Startup Innovation Project kind of program kind of a things where they can get funds for even their project as well, right? So we can provide all kind of help and support for their project, and even from ideation stage to completing the whole project as well. So we can kind of help them wherever it is possible in the domain of cybersecurity.
Mhm. So in that case, can I request Dr. Krupa so she will get back to you later on? And
Sure, ma'am, not an issue.
fine. And
Sure.
if such kind of companies are there, then we would like to send our students there for the last year internship. So that will commence from basically December. And here we have our senior student of semester 3 for whom they have to take project in their last semester. So I'm requesting Dr. Krupa.
Yes, good afternoon, Viral sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, first of all, thanks a lot. It was really an eye opener session. Fine. Students generally are not taking this thing seriously, but I hope now they are very well aware about this and they will take care about all these things. And yes, as Devashi madam said, I will be coordinating with you regarding this internship issue, right?
Sure, ma'am. Sure, not an issue.
Fine. So yeah, I will coordinate with you regarding that. Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else have any questions? Okay, fine. I can see one question from Ayush. What if we click on such trap link and our device suffering from that, but we don't know? So how we can know our device is hacked or not? Okay, fine. So first of all, mostly this kind of the links that I have few links. So of every hacker having different perspective and different agenda to do such things. So most of the times it happens that they are gathering information. So I have shared one or two link about this Tata and this Amul one. So what they do is it actually gather the information. They are doing not affecting your system or devices, but they are just gathering information. So also we have seen like a lot of other cases that they are getting or sharing the link of like Balencia bag. So balance they are getting, everyone can get the Balencia bag for free, just you have to participate in survey. ठीक है. So अब Balenciaga is a very big company and उनके bags है ना लाख 2 लाख रुपए के आते हैं. Women must be knowing this thing, girls must be knowing about this thing. So बहुत ऐसे महंगे बैग आते हैं. You will be getting के ना अच्छा है, सस्ता 1 लाख रुपए का बैग फ्री में मिल रहा है. But again it's a fraudulent thing. So वहाँ पे जब आप information share करते हैं, so to taking part in the survey, So you are sharing your personal information. That is first thing. Also, they don't have another agendas. It's just they want to get maximum engagement possible. Also, they are having this lot of ads in that website, so they are making money out of that ad as well, and from that survey as well. Because later on they'll be selling this information. That is the first thing. Second thing, बहुत सारी ऐसी वेबसाइट्स होती हैं और इवन लिंक्स आर देयर, मे बी यू हर्ड अबाउट दिस पेगासस स्पाईवेयर. सो इवन यू डोंट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग, जस्ट क्लिक ऑन लिंक ना आपका फोन हैक हो जाएगा, right? You even won't even know about that this is kind of thing happening. Now, how to check this kind of thing is happening in your phone, or how to check is your phone is hacked or not? So first of all, what you have to do is you have to go to the application section. Application means in the settings section where you can see all the list of applications. Okay, you might find a lot of application which is there, but it doesn't like go through. Or maybe if you're an Android developer, you know what kind of application is there in Android phones. So you will find that कि ये application I don't think so कि मैंने इसका नाम सुना है या कोई काम की है, या डुप्लीकेशन ऑफ एप्लीकेशन भी है, ये तो मैंने कभी इंस्टॉल ही नहीं की थी, ये एप्लीकेशन कहाँ से आ गई एकदम, राइट? ऐसा कुछ you will find it. Some fake application will be there, like in the name of camera as well, in the name of Wi-Fi as well, in the name of some system file as well. Even you won't even know. But when you check that कि ये तो actually system की file नहीं है, and it is taking a lot of permission from your phone, which is not required by such application. Like let's say even we have seen like जहाँ पे calculator का application है, and it is taking access of almost everything. आपका गैलरी का एक्सेस है, देन कैमरा का है, ऑडियो है, वीडियो का, सबका एक्सेस है उसके पास. सो व्हाई इट इज देयर, व्हाई इट इज रिक्वायर्ड? इट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड because that application is actually a spyware जो आपके फोन में है. So you have to look for all the applications, all the permission that you have given. वो सबका ध्यान रखना बहुत ही जरूरी है. इवन हम लोग बहुत सारी नॉर्मल एप्लीकेशन भी इंस्टॉल करते हैं प्ले स्टोर से, सो उसके अंदर भी ये इशू रहता है कि लॉट ऑफ एप्लीकेशन दिस एक्चुअली स्किप दैट पार्ट. सो आई वांटेड टू इंक्लूड दैट पॉइंट, बट थिंग इज बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशन हम लोग यूज करते हैं, दे आर मोस्टली चाइनीज एप्लीकेशन. नाउ दिस चाइनीज एप्लीकेशन व्हाट दे डू इज, हम लोग जब ये चाइनीज एप्लीकेशन यूज करते हैं, चाहे वो टिकटॉक हो, पबजी हो, ये कैम स्कैनर हो, या जेंडर हो, ये सारे चाइनीज एप्लीकेशन. सो व्हेन यू इंस्टॉल दिस एप्लीकेशन इन योर फोन, सो यू हैव मतलब अनोइंगली आपने तो जानबूझ के सारी एप्लीकेशन को एक्सेस दिया है. क्या क्या एक्सेस दिया? ऑलमोस्ट सब कुछ, राइट? नाउ ऑल दिस एप्लीकेशन get all the information from your phone and store in the server. उनके सर्वर कहाँ पे है? चाइना में. And then this Chinese server getting all the information of us, and this information can be shared with Chinese government. So this kind of a thing is also happening, and this is obviously it is spyware. So बहुत सारी companies, even Google also then come to know about कैसा कुछ हो रहा है, then they have banned this application. And even government of India also banned almost 300 plus Chinese applications just because of that only, because there is a threat to national security, sovereignty of India, and integrity of India. Because of that only, Indian government of India banned all this Chinese application.
I think, sir, now students don't have any question. Sir, one question is one more that from Devansh Sevak. You can find in chat.
Yeah, sir, I have one question. Dream 11 और MPL जैसे तो ऐप होती है, वो डाउनलोड करने पे मैसेज प्रॉम्प्ट होता है, this type of application can harm your device. So can we install this kind of application? If it is already saying that it will harm your application phone, then why you should, right? So obviously if there is prompt, so जैसे कि वो तो वैसी बात हो गई कि वो सिगरेट के बॉक्स पे लिखा होता है कि ना कि आपको कैंसर हो सकता है, फिर भी आप सिगरेट पी रहे हो, वैसा वाला सिनेरियो हो गया, right? So if it is saying that this kind of application will harm your phone, or obviously see Google Play Store have a policy. Google Play Protect आपने सुना होगा नाम. So what they do is whenever whoever developer is who upload the application, so they do a review. They do actually a source code review, and they find the characteristics of this application, how this application work and other things. That's why they take time while vetting the whole. This is a vetting process, right? So they'll actually verify the things that what is going on with application. Then only they allow this application. It happens, it might have happened because later on it gives a directly update, so you won't be aware of that thing. So this application might have spywares later on. So that's why even they do on regular basis checks on this application, and even they remove this application from Play Store, or block this application, or give you a prompt that this kind of application can be harmful for your phone. Okay. Next question. Like we almost use a Chinese smartphone, so it is already some system app loss of permission, and we cannot uninstall them. Okay, fine. Nice question. So we have seen cases, and I saw or read a lot of research paper, and I found out that, and maybe it's very common. Everyone must be knowing about. If not, then I'll let me tell you this thing. So all the Chinese applications, sorry, Chinese smartphones. Most of you will be using I think most of you are using these Chinese phones. Like maybe you're not aware of, not maybe. Just like if you're using any MI phones, it's a Chinese phone. Mi, Oppo, Vivo, even this OnePlus, all are Chinese phones. Even iPhone is also created in China. It's just assembled in another country. That's it. So in one of the research paper in one of the conference, one of the cybersecurity researcher mentioned this thing. This MI के phones है ना, जो it have an hardware inbuilt जो क्या करता है, जैसे कि रात को आपने देखा होगा, रात को 2 बजे व्हाट्सएप ना रात को बैकअप लेता है इन्फॉर्मेशन का, तो यू मस्ट बी सीइंग ऑल दिस थिंग ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस, राइट? सिमिलरली ये जो एम आई के फोन्स हैं, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट पर्टिकुलरली एम आई फोन्स, ठीक है, Xiaomi और Xiaomi, राइट, एम आई फोन्स हैं. So it takes backup of all the information from your phone, and this hardware, the small hardware, which actually helps to this device to send all this information to their servers, which is situated in China. So because of that, so ये सब कुछ हुआ and it become so famous and all this research paper, and lot of countries actually banned this MI phone. Even government of India banned specifically this MI phones for usage of defense purpose. So जितने भी armed forces हैं, आर्मी, एयरफोर्स, बीएसएफ, सीआरपीएफ, नेवी एंड ऑल, उनको क्लियरली ये 3 साल 4 साल पहले की बात है, उनको क्लियरली मेंटर एक सर्कुलर गया था कि जितने भी डिफेंस में लोग हैं उनको और उनकी फैमिली को एमआई के फोन्स यूज नहीं करने हैं, because this information is taken by these phones and sent it to this server in China, and information can be used by Chinese hackers or Chinese government as well. So ये एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है. And yes, जो ये फोन्स आते हैं जो हम यूज करते हैं एमआई के या चाइना के जो भी फोन है, उसके अंदर बाय डिफॉल्ट बहुत सारी ऐसी एप्लीकेशंस होती हैं जिसको हम लोग रिमूव नहीं कर सकते. सो उसको आप क्या कर सकते हो, यू कैन ब्लॉक दिस एप्लीकेशन. उसमें एक ये ऑप्शन आता है, यू कैन ब्लॉक दिस एप्लीकेशन फॉर यूजिंग इट. You cannot remove it, but you can block it. So you can block that application for not using your permissions, and you can remove the permissions as well. And if you're finding a lot of information, like a lot of issues such like that, I would suggest that either you can root the device, or you might be knowing that how to root the device. You can just find in Google and you can do it. If you can root the device, or you can use some other phones by another countries or another companies, like you can use Motorola or other phones, which will be giving a good amount of privacy and security. So I would suggest that you should do that. Sir, what should we do when we get attacked by ransomware? Nice question. Thank you for asking. So we have seen a lot of cases of ransomware, jahan pe, and how this happens. So it is always, if you talk about ransomware, it is always about prevention is better than cure. So what kind of prevention that you should take? So we have seen that maximum time, जितने भी chances होते हैं ransomware आने के system में, reasons were we have seen cases जहाँ पे लोग some people go to some random websites, some to download some free softwares. ये हमको आदत है, it's an Indian mentality, हमको सब कुछ चाहिए फ्री में. So either you are looking for some free software like free antivirus or something, or some other crack tools, or you are using some cracked softwares like खास करके Adobe Photoshop and all. Now this is like जितने भी cracks है softwares हैं, और ये free के softwares हम लोग try करने जाते हैं, use करने जाते हैं, तो most of the time it happens that it contains a ransomware. जैसे डबल क्लिक करोगे, आप इंस्टॉल करोगे, एक्चुअली बैकग्राउंड में कुछ प्रोसेस चलेगा और आपका सिस्टम धीरे 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 सारी फाइल्स एनक्रिप्ट हो जाएगी, और एकदम ही एक पॉपअप आ जाएगा एंड बोलेगा आपका सिस्टम में रैंसमवेयर आ गया है, ये रैंसमवेयर का नाम है, सारी फाइल फॉर्मेट्स चेंज होंगे, ये सब कुछ रहेगा. There is a one kind of scenario that this is how that happens. Second is you're getting some mails. देखिए आपको लगेगा कोई मेल आया है, ऑफिशियल है, इंपॉर्टेंट मेल है, you open that mail and there is some file. Okay, and the file name will be very intriguing that you will download that file or you will open that file. When you download this file, open the file. So when you click on that, you will find some random things there. So you won't even know that this file contains an ransomware. So ये कुछ ऐसा चलेगा background में. Then थोड़ी देर बाद, एक आध घंटे बाद, for after 1 or 2 hours, automatically आपकी सिस्टम के सारी फाइल्स है ना वो encrypt हो जाएगी, and then again the same process as I mentioned, ऐसा कुछ हो जाएगा. ठीक है, this is how ransomware comes into the system. Now what are the other precautions that you should take from this thing? That is, always take a backup of your system. always take a backup. हम regular basis में backups देते रहो. Plus also have a backup in cloud as well. देखिए cloud एक server या already free मिलता ही है, right? Either Microsoft का और Google का. You can take on all the backup of your system and upload in the cloud on regular basis, right? So ऐसा कुछ आप कर सकते हैं. होता है तो क्या? तो अब हो जाता है तो there is very less chances, almost 95% टाइम ऐसा होता है कि जो फाइल एनक्रिप्ट हो गई है, पैसे देने के बावजूद आपका फाइल डिक्रिप्ट नहीं होने वाला है. सो देयर इज नो मीनिंग ऑफ पेइंग डूइंग द पेमेंट एंड पेइंग देम रैंसमवेयर. रैंसमवेयर में रैंसम देना अप्रोप्रिएट नहीं है. सो एक लास्ट इशू है, लास्ट सॉल्यूशन है कि look for some encryption keys and all. So how you can do that? So first of all, this is a 2048-bit encryption. So you can understand what I'm talking about. 2048 encryption मतलब 2048-bit encryption मतलब जिंदगी निकल जाएगी फिर भी नहीं होने वाला, right? So उसके लिए lot of companies have associated together and they have a kind of solution. They do some research work in ransomware and all, and they found some decryption key or decryptors they have created. You can use that decryptors and then you can decrypt the data. So there is one more chance. If that doesn't happen, then you cannot do anything about that. You have to delete the whole system, format the whole system, and do it like fresh thing. Everything is fresh. Nice in the system. Sir, I have become a victim of cyber security. Victim of cyber security? नहीं, cyber crime हुआ क्या था? Fine. Yes. Anyone else have any question? Please do it quickly. Ask the questions quickly, or else I think almost time is gone. Time is past time. The time that I have given. So if you guys don't have any questions, so we can conclude the session.
I think, sir, students have interacted with you with their questions, so we can wind it up. Thank you so much, sir, for sparing your time and conducting the session and providing the valuable information on cybersecurity and cybercrime. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.